Hey everybody, it's Shav, Nobody Else's Auto. Well, it's that time of the year, Wichita Swap Meet. The Wichita Sunflower Swap Meet for charity in Century 2 in downtown Wichita. This is the only swap meet that I go and set up at. I still love going to swap meets. I like to go by, try to find cool things. But this one I actually take a pickup load down and set up at. Mainly because I've been doing it for so long, I wouldn't know what to do if we didn't do it. Now, this swap meet was originally started by the Model A Club in Wichita, clear back in the 70s, 50 years ago probably. And it was held in the pavilion buildings out by the Kansas Coliseum out north of Wichita, which were great. There was plenty of parking. You didn't have to get in the middle of town, things like that. Well, here 6 or 8 years ago, the Kansas Coliseum sold and they lost use of the pavilion building. Shortly before that, the Model A Club had given up the event and it was switched, ownership changed, and it became a charity event for local Wichita charities. So shortly after it changed hands and it looked like there was a good future, then they lost the venue and another change had to be made. And being somewhat limited as to something that could handle something of this capacity, it ended up in Century 2 in downtown Wichita, which has plenty of space to do it. It's just tricky getting trucks and trailers into downtown Wichita, and parking's a lot tighter than it was out at the Kansas Coliseum, things like that. So, but it still works. It's just you kind of got to work with what you got to maintain an event of this size, and that's kind of what has happened with this being moved downtown to Century 2. So we're getting things loaded up here, starting to sort through stuff. I just take my pickup down. I got the truck backed in here. All I'm going to do is get a load in the pickup, get the totes in the pickup. I'll put some of these grills and things like that up on top of the totes and tie them down. Just makes things much simpler. I don't get to take as much stuff with me, but it makes things much simpler as far as getting in and out, getting things loaded, etc., etc. So what we're going to share with you today is I'm getting some things loaded. I've got some stuff laid out. I've got some totes right here on the ground that we're starting to fill with some goodies. Got my price table labels laid out there. So I'm going to start getting some things sorted out, marked, and ready to load. Got grills laying there, 66 Impala tack cluster, just kind of miscellaneous things scattered around. So we're going to share a little bit of that with you on this video as I start filling totes, kind of give you an idea of what I'm going to have with me, and hope to see a bunch of you there this weekend. So if you see me, stop by and say hi, and let's go check out some of the stuff that's going into these totes to go in the truck to go to Wichita to see some of you guys this weekend. Well, we can start off right here, right where we're at. Got some cool toy trucks and cans and license plates packed away in here. Another truck hiding under there. More parts. All those boxes are new window regulators for like late 30s era Fords. Of course, the factory dash with tack for the 66 Impala. That's kind of a rare piece. Some Dodge pickup grills. 60 Chevy car grill. A few more boxes of memorabilia. Some other toys, cans, brochures, things like that. Ashtrays. Sometimes guys are looking for an ashtray that is missing out of their dash, so I usually take a box full of those down as well. Well, we've got part of our totes out here and ready. Getting ready to start piling stuff in them, see where we're at, and then go do some more digging, decide what else we're going to be bringing with us. Spotlights. Some of these are kind of neat. I think some of these had some brands on them. It had the tags still on them. There's a GM one down there. Hudson. Some underdash heaters. Some Mopar stuff. Chevy pickup radios, 67 to 72 AM FM, 54, 60 to 63. A little bit of Newell stock stuff mixed in amongst the batch of what we're loading up to go to the swap meet. Some badges, some emblems, some cool stuff in here. Factory AC parts. 5960 Impala vents. and the controls. Those are the 62s. So 5960 and 6162 Impala, AC vents and controls, all factory stuff. Lights, gauges. Just gathering stuff up. I need to start sorting and pricing and things like that, but giving you a glimpse of some of the stuff that's going. 65 Fairlane parts. Slowly but surely making some progress. 59 Ford pickup hood screen, some Impala Caprice taillights. Chevy sun visor, 4950 era outside visor for a Chevy. And this is a cool piece. I'm going to drag this along. I don't know if there's going to be any buyers there for it or not, but it's been sitting on my shelf for years and I really don't need it. 3-deuce intake for a 59 or 60 Cadillac. So that's a pretty unique piece. Got it at an auction years ago. Just thought it was super cool being 3 deuces for a Cadillac. But haven't done anything with it. So I thought, what the heck, we'll throw her in. Take it along with us down to the swap meet. So I better get busy. We're getting ready to head down this weekend. Still got a lot of work to do. There's part of what I've got ready. I still got a little ways to go. I got some more stuff to go through. Get this stuff sorted, priced, get it packed into totes. Start getting it loaded up in the pickup, and then see where I'm at on space as far as to what else I can or can't take. So it's a big project, but swap meet's always a good time. It's always good to see some friends, and a lot of people that's literally the only time of the year you see them is at the swap meet. So I'm at the same point in that place I've been for the last several years, ever since they moved to Century 2. Actually, I'm right at the pinch point between the two halls, right next to the concession stand. So that's where I'll be. If you've got any questions about any of this stuff, you can always give me a call as well, 620-786-4428. But it's always a good time. It's always great to see our friends. And you never know. I'll usually end up finding a few cool things down there as well. So always looking forward to that. Hopefully we sell a few things to at least cover the cost of going down and doing it. But regardless, it's always a good time. So sure hope to see some of you guys there. Stop by and say hi if you're there. And come check out the swap meet. Century 2. This weekend, March 1st and 2nd, 2024, at the Century 2 Convention Center in Wichita, the Sunflower Swap Meet for charity. Hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned. We got a lot more cool stuff coming up. I've been dragging a lot of cool cars and trucks in. We got a lot of new inventory content coming up. You don't want to miss any of it. Stay tuned. Hope to see you soon on the next video, and thanks for watching this one.